So I'll call to order this March 21st, 2018 meeting of the Wheaton Park District Board of Commissioners. Mike, would you call the roll?
Yes, sir. Commissioner Morrow.
Here.
Commissioner Mee.
Here.
Commissioner Kelly.
Here.
Commissioner Hodgkinson.
Here.
Commissioner Fry. Here. Commissioner Fahey.
Here.
President Byers.
Here. I understand we have some presentations to begin the meeting.
Yes, sir. We'll start with Arrowhead Golf Club. Looks like we have our Director of Food and Beverage, Brian Whitcanack, is joining us at the podium.
Yeah, I'll try to keep it short, but obviously, you know, the sun's still up, so that means we're about to start playing golf. So it's crazy around the shop right now. A lot of fun things coming up. I'll start in the restaurant. Something that's new that we've added to our late night arsenals. We're going to start serving late night pizzas. Something we had never done, but something to hopefully entice people to come in and enjoy some late night beverages as well as some food. And then we are also at the end of this month, the end of April, rolling out our new spring and summer menu, food menu, which will also include a new cocktail list as well. So a couple things to look for on that. If you haven't been out to see our new halfway house or trolley outside the golf shop, I recommend making your way out there. We did get a new halfway house for this year that is all wrapped and pretty and ready to go. With that comes a new menu, adding on some items like a Founder's Beer Brat. So instead of doing a 5-to-1 bratwurst, this is a 3-to-1 bratwurst, meaning that there are 3 bratwursts to each pound. So you're talking a third of a pound bratwurst. Absolutely fantastic, really, really delicious. Little play off that is our albatross for those golfers in mind. Little pulled pork and some coleslaw on top of that sausage. So you want to get a little messy, there's your option. Doing pulled pork sandwich on the healthy side, also offering a hummus with some veggies out there as well. Something we haven't had that I think will be a nice touch for a hot day out there for our people looking for something a little lighter. And then another new thing for the golf course is offering a 6-pack special out on the course for beer. So if you buy 5, if you buy 6, it's the price of 5. So I think we'll see a good increase on that, and I think the price is fair, and everything included in that will make people happy, and that's the goal. And then right behind our trolleys, that new patio we built last year. So this year you'll really kind of see the takeoff of that little space as far as wedding, outdoor cocktail parties. We'll hopefully be taking up that space from time to time. I know we already have 2 that are interested in having that out there, which is great. I think it's a really cool spot to have that. Continuing on that banquet side with the weddings, we did update our wedding menu for this year. So you have some more things included in a package that weren't included before, trying to make it more of an all-in package, if you will, where people don't have to feel, I don't want to say feel nickel and dimed, but you know, we're including a lot more, I think, than we were. It seems to be making people happy. And then Easter brunch. Easter brunch right around the corner here, nearly sold out, looking at over 700 people right now for the day, and we're trying to squeeze in some more in there. Really, you're looking at the 9:30 time is your available slot for that one. And then on the golf side, how can I forget the golf guys, right? So I'm food and beverage, but the course is open. Come out and play. Junior PGA leagues, the signups are open for that. I highly recommend that program. The guys have done a really good job over the years with getting the kids involved and making sure that it's something they can get out and do on an affordable basis. New carts are in. Got all new carts for the golf course. They're blue, so a little bit of a change, but they look beautiful. They run, from what I've heard, very well. Coming up again at the end of April is our demo day and kickoff classic. So demo day is something we do out on the driving range and chipping greens and all that. And we bring out Revolution Beer Company and they do some sampling and people get to try different clubs and just have a good day. Hopefully the weather's like last year. Same day we do our kickoff classic. So nice little tournament for our regulars. That's what's going on at Arrowhead. Thank you for your time.
Any questions, Brian?
Any questions?
Thanks, Brian.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Brian's off the hook. I'll save my comments for the annual report.
Appreciate it.
Okay, Week of the Young Child.
Jamie Martinson, our day camps and preschool manager, will share some information regarding the Week of the Young Child and on our day camps.
Yep, you got it.
So we have Week of the Young Child coming up, which is a national event that's celebrated April 14th through the 20th. And the purpose of Week of the Young Child is to encourage all of our young children in our community to stay actively engaged in recreation and educational programs. So this year, we're excited to offer over 25 free programs to our residents here in Wheaton and residents outside of Wheaton. Some of those programs include early childhood athletic programs, programs over at the Lincoln Marsh, DuPage County Historical Museum programs, some things downstairs at the Parks Plus Fitness Center for kids to do some mini fitness classes. We have art classes, mini golf promotions over at Clock Tower Commons, as well as some dance programs. So all of these, like I said, are free programs, and it's really exciting because it gives families an opportunity to try some of our programs free of charge, and it also helps us get the word out there about what we offer right now. We are ending the week with an ice cream social on Thursday, April 19th, which is going to be at the community center, and that's another free event. So we're going to have music, giveaways, lots of fun games and activities, and free ice cream. So we encourage everyone to come out for that. We're doing registration through Eventbrite again, which proved ease of registration for our participants. It also gained us some interesting information to provide to our marketing department about all the different people that are participating in this week-long event. And thank you to the entire departments throughout the Wheaton Park District, because without all of their support to offer these free programs, we wouldn't be able to make it happen. So now I'd like to give you a brief update on what's going on for the summer camp world. So we truly have something for every camper and every family out there. At the community center, we offer camp programs for the preschoolers, elementary age kids, and junior high kids. Our Super Tot program for the preschoolers offers half-day camp programs for those little kids. They participate in camp songs, arts and crafts, group games, going outside to the playground, water days, special Little Super Tot Special Olympics program. So it's a great program that we're excited to offer for the entire 10 weeks of the summer. For the elementary and junior high school campers, we have Camp No Name and Camp I Don't Know, and those camps are full-day camps that run Monday through Friday, 8:45 to 4:45 p.m., and we do offer before and after care for those kids as well. Those campers are going to be participating in special visitors, special events. They go on weekly field trips, and then they make 2 to 3 visits down to Rice Pool each week as well. So if you're over on the north side of town, we've got our north side park camps, which are some of our camper favorites, and those are going to be Camp Illini and Mean Camp Green. Those are also for elementary and junior high school campers, and those campers get to participate in a lot of nature-based activities, and they're more primarily focused outdoor camps. So those kids get to do weekly archery lessons, they get to take the canoes out twice a week, they go over to Northside Pool twice a week, special visitors, lots of nature activities, fishing, hiking, all that fun stuff that's more primarily outdoors. And not to forget about Toohey Park. Over there, we have Camp Blackhawk, which is another elementary age camp program. And that's a shortened day program, which is one of our more flexible options. So that one is more geared towards families who might need only a half-day camp for their kids or might only prefer a Monday, Wednesday, Friday option. And we also have our Safety City Camp, which is for preschoolers as well, and that camp is all things safety. So they learn about pedestrian safety, bike safety, playground safety, stranger danger. The police and fire department come out and talk to the kids on a weekly basis, so that's a lot of fun over there too. We're proud to offer convenient and flexible registration options for our families. By having week-by-week registration, we allow our families to build their campers summer. So they can try out a camp at the community center one week, head on over to Northside Park for another week, and kind of build a fun summer for their kids. We work closely with our registration and finance team to make sure that we can offer flexible payment options for our families as well. Our camps are American Camp Association accredited, which holds us to a very high standard for how we program and how we run our camps regarding safety procedures. There are only 11 other park districts in the state of Illinois that are American Camp Association accredited, which is just another reason why our camps stand out as some of the best in the area. So we're looking forward to 10 fun, awesome weeks of summer camp that are going to start up in June.
Great, thank you.
Great.
Thanks, Jamie.
Jamie.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, okay, great. Margie, anybody signed up for community input today? Nope.
Well, someone just walked in. Liz, did you have some comments this evening? Please come on up.
If you would state your name and address and at the microphone there.
Okay. My name is Liz Sorrell Westergaard, and I met Mike the other night at the 1000 Manchester, we talked about the demolition of the Williams property, and Mike was really nice to give us that time, and I did have questions which probably weren't appropriate for that meeting, so I'm bringing them here. And my question is about the expansion of Cosley Zoo, and my big two questions are why? Why does it need expanding? It's landlocked on 4.65 acres of land, and it's a sweet little zoo. Who wants the expansion of Cosley? It is not a want. It is a want, not a need. So someone must want it. But who? I haven't been asked. I don't know if there's a survey. I did see a survey from 2016 that U of I did. They didn't ask that question. They asked about who wanted more parking at Cosley, and there was about 30% that didn't and 39% that did. I don't know who was asked. I don't know if they were Wheaton Park District residents or if they were just out-of-town visitors. So the plans include increased parking by 300% and a tunnel or a bridge. My neighborhood right there to the east, we already have traffic and water problems. Can't see it getting any better. You cut down many trees for the new parking lot at Cosley. My idea is if you have money to spend, how about just making Cosley and other Park District properties better instead of bigger? Replace the lights at Northside Park with environmentally friendly lights so that the animals can have darkness at night. They're on all night long. Put some CCTV cameras out in the parks to cut down on vandalism. I see an awful lot of vandalism at Northside Park. Picnic tables, garbage cans in the water. Be more green by investing in electric vehicles with zero emissions, or require your employees to turn off their trucks when they work in the park. So my main questions are, why do this and who wants it? And I do have a comment for Mike. I'm not an engineer, but I think you should consider pushing the city for a traffic circle at Prairie so that visitors, I don't know if you can channel the traffic, whatever, visitors can always turn right and go around the circle if they need to go left. I think that would be a nice safety thing. We are all worried about safety in our neighborhood at Pioneer Terrace. Safety, water, and traffic. Should I sign in here?
I've got you, Liz. I took it down.
Thank you, and thank you again for the other night.
Oh, you're very welcome, and thank you for your comments.
Thank you. Thanks,
I
Liz.
will be following up with Liz as time goes by and as appropriate, and the other neighbors who have expressed interest in staying in touch with what will be happening at the zoo over the next several years. What I explained to the members of the residents who were at the meeting regarding the demolition of the house across the street from the zoo was that this is a long-term process, and that the phase one of the long-term plan is really what's being focused on now, which includes no exhibit development, excepting the improvement, the rehabilitation of the 30-plus-year-old Keebler Barn, which is an educational facility on the zoo proper, and then, of course, the Geary Avenue safety and parking safety improvements that we hope to make, all predicated on fund development success over the next 2 years.
Thanks.
Be in touch, Liz.
Thank you. Move on to the consent agenda. Does somebody have a motion ready?
I'll go for it. Move to approve the consent agenda items A through G. A, approval of the disbursements totaling $1,001,459,087 for the period beginning February 14, 2018, and ending March 13, 2018. B, approval of the previous board meeting minutes, February 21, 2018 regular meeting, and B, March 7, 2018 Buildings, Grounds, and Finance Subcommittee meeting minutes. C, approval of the Arrowhead Golf Club Restaurant to serve beer and wine sales in Memorial Park during the Northwestern Medicine and Central DuPage Hospital General Surgery Staff Picnic on Sunday, August 5, 2018. D, approval of the amended subcommittee meeting scheduled the Wheaton Park District Board of Commissioners for 2018. E, approval of expenses over $10,000 but under $25,000 in the legal bid limit. A, one item, a Yamaha 2018 Deluxe Fairway Lounge from Harris Golf Car Sales and Service at a cost of $13,649, and that would be a new beverage cart. F, acceptance and approval of the report from the Recreation and Athletic Departments concerning the independent contractual agreements for program service providers who will be paid in excess of $10,000 during the 2018 fiscal year. And finally, G, a letter, a sign-on letter for Recovering America's Wildlife, and it's a request from the Prairie Rivers Network for the Wheaton Park District to support this communication to Congress.
I'll second it.
Did Jane, you get the second on that?
I think I beat him.
Sorry, could you repeat that? I didn't get
Yes, sir. Sure. You want me to start with A or move backwards?
Any discussion on that?
I just had a couple of questions on one of the items. The Northwestern thing at the park. First question was, have we done that before, private groups having alcohol in the parks?
Well, no, but the private group will not be having alcohol in the park. Our
Right.
Arrowhead staff, on our liquor license, will be serving alcohol in the same format that we do for other events that we host at the event.
So,
Short answer is no, but the long answer is it's not the renter who will be serving alcohol, it is us.
correct. But this is the first time we've done this for something that we're not one of
That
our
is correct.
functions.
Well, we've done it for the hockey
did-
tournament.
We
at,
did it for the hockey
You
tournament
are
over
correct.
at
Memorial
Hubble-
Park, it's
at-
the first time.
And then we get reimbursed for any security we have to provide and anything else that the
All part of the
city
permit
requires.
fee,
It's all in there. Okay.
You're having surgery at CDH, might not want to schedule for Monday, August 6th. After the picnic. All right, any other discussion on that?
That could be the funniest thing
Ray?
I'm gonna hear all
Yeah, the Recovering America's Wildlife letter, has the Cosley Foundation seen this, and have they been asked to maybe sign on?
From the timing standpoint of meetings, you're first on the list, they will see it next.
Okay. I think they should sign on as well.
Absolutely.
Any other discussion? Mike, would you call the roll?
Commissioner Morrow?
Yes.
Commissioner Me? Commissioner Kelly?
Yes.
Commissioner Hodgkinson?
Yes.
Commissioner Fry?
Yes.
Commissioner Fahey?
Yes.
President Vires?
Yes. On to unfinished business, item 1, resolution 2018-02. Somebody want to make a motion there?
I'll move to approve Resolution 2018-02, which is a resolution providing for the destruction of particular verbatim recordings of closed session minutes. Meetings.
Wow, we got a Fahey.
Give it to Fry.
The old guy. All right, so we have a motion by Hodgkinson, second by Fahey. Any discussion?
None other than if we want to include the dates of those.
That's what I wondered.
Yeah, I think we need to put the dates.
And so could I add a second sentence in the motion? To cover the meetings, August 19th, 2015, September 9th, 2015, November 18th, 2015, January 20th, 2016, June 15th, 2016.
Evan, will you amend your, or would you approve
I do approve that, yes. Second.
any further discussion?
Question.
John?
So these, if I'm not mistaken, we don't destroy these until the minutes that were on there were released?
No, until they're approved.
Approved? Oh, then we destroy the recording,
You
but,
destroy the verbatim recording for everything older than 18 months for approved minutes.
okay. And then whether or not they're released, Jed, comes up in another,
Released or not is indifferent to destroying a verbatim recording.
okay.
Further discussion?
And this just meets the state statutes, right?
We're just following the law.
Yeah.
Mike, would you call the roll? Voice vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Let's go to item 2, resolution 2018-03. Somebody want to make a motion for that?
I'll move for the approval of Resolution 2018-03, semi-annual review of closed session minutes and release of certain closed session minutes.
Second.
Aye, who seconded that? Fahey?
Do we need to go through again the list?
What I can offer for the public's review is that no previously closed minutes are being recommended for release. We by law have to review these closed session minutes twice a year. And at this time, based on the board's direction on what stays closed and what gets released. There is nothing on your current inventory of closed session minutes that warrant a recommendation for release. So that you're executing a housekeeping item here to comply with state statute, and you are releasing no closed session minutes.
Terry?
Just a comment, we can, and we can refer to, anybody that has an interest in it can refer to attachment A of the resolution.
Further discussion? All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Let's move on to new business. Item 1, does somebody have a motion ready?
Move to approve a contract with Perfect Turf for material and labor related to the repair and installation of the unitary surface for the North Side Park Playground for a cost of $58,450 plus a $10,000 contingency if pre-approved by the Buildings and Grounds Subcommittee. And that pertains to the North Side Park Playground.
Second.
Motion by me, second by Fahey. Any discussion?
I was just gonna say, so Rob, what surface is going in at this park then?
Steve, you want to take this?
You know, we're using like 3 or 4 different ones. I'm just curious which one we're going to be putting in here.
At the north side, it would be an artificial turf that goes over the top of the existing safety surface.
Okay, so it's like so it would be similar, do we have this at any of the other parks?
We put it at Scottdale.
Okay.
From the same manufacturer last year. And then we have an artificial turf at CL Herrick and an artificial turf at Community Center and Seven Gables from
And this is our new surface of choice. We like this one.
it comes with a good warranty, a 10-year warranty. Where we have it, it has performed well, yes.
Discussion? Mike, would you call the roll?
Commissioner Me,
Yes.
Commissioner Kelly,
Yes.
Commissioner Hodgkinson,
Yes.
Commissioner Fry.
Yes.
Commissioner Fahey.
Yes.
President Vires.
Yes.
Commissioner Morrow.
Yes.
Okay, moving on to item number 2. Does somebody have a motion ready?
I move to table.
Second.
Okay, so we have a motion by Kelly to table, second by Hodgkinson. Any discussion?
No discussion.
Mike, would you call the roll?
It's just,
Voice
it's
vote?
tabled. All in favor? You know.
Aye.
Okay, item 3. Does somebody have a motion ready?
Yeah. I'll move that we approve a change order. Are we signing a separate contract, or this will be a change order to their contract? Amendment to their contract. So we're going to approve a change order in the amount of $4,000 to the Williams contract for the design of the new stair repairs at Arrowhead. And it's to add the rear stair, so we'll have the design for all 3 stairs done. So when we bid it, we can bid that stair as an alternate. And then if we have the funding, we can do that stair anytime we want, but we'll get it all designed at once. Or if we defer that, we could still bid that one out separately if we pushed it off a year, but we'd have the design done, correct?
Second.
It was a long motion. Did you get all that?
Was that all part of the
I should have
motion?
waited till after the motion. Sorry about that.
So we have a
He
motion.
runs an efficient meeting over there.
So we have a motion by Kelly, a second by Fahey. Any discussion? It's under our limit, so we'll just do voice vote here.
Just- My motion was that we're approving a change order for $4,000.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 4, somebody have a motion ready?
Move to approve security and alarm project. Recommendation to approve a proposal from Vision 96 for a project oversight not to exceed $24,000.
Second.
Is that Morrill on the second there? Yep. Okay, so we have a motion by Fahey, second by Morrill. Any discussion? It's under our bid limit too, so we'll just do a voice vote. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Item 5, somebody have a motion ready?
Move to approve Rice Pool Slide Painting Project. The recommendation is to approve a contract with IPS Inc. in the amount of $24,500.
Second.
Motion by Fahey, second, was that you, Jane?
Moral.
Morrow.
Is that all 3 slides?
Yeah.
Boy, his voice was high there, I thought for a moment.
Didn't sound like it.
Okay, so any discussion?
I just had a question. So, Rob, the $11,000 that we spent on pool paint, that wasn't for the slide paint then? That was for actually the pool basin?
That's the shell, yes, that's the,
So we're using leftover money from the paint in the shell to paint the slides?
that's correct.
Because we know that, all right.
Any other discussion? Okay, we'll just do a voice vote on this. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Item 6, does somebody have a motion ready?
Yeah, I'll move that we approve a contract through the National Joint Purchasing Agreement to purchase Atlas Bobcat in the amount of $55,298.
I'll second.
Okay. Motion by Kelly, second by, was it Fahey?
Yeah.
Any discussion? Terry?
Just a question, Rob, is that something that can be used then at Arrowhead too, if need be? Or is it strictly for park services?
Now that Justin knows we have it, I imagine.
So I want to drive it.
We share equipment all the time.
Cool.
I think I saw it at the community center on Monday. Did I?
Heart rate from his car over to the fitness center. Okay, so we have a motion by Kelly, second by Fahey. Mike, would you call the roll?
Commissioner Kelly,
Yes.
Commissioner Hodgkinson,
Yes.
Commissioner Fry.
Yes.
Commissioner Fahey.
Yes.
President Vires.
Yes.
Commissioner Morrell.
Yes.
Commissioner Me.
Yep.
Item number 7, does somebody have a motion ready?
Yeah, I'll move that we purchase 2 additional pieces of equipment through the National Intergovernment Purchasing Alliance. And one of them is a Toro Sand Pro, and the other is a bank mover. One's for $11,400 for the Sand Pro and $34,000 for the bank mover.
31,792.
And 41 cents.
I second.
Hope I'm reading the budget now, though.
Over here.
Yep.
Okay, motion by Kelly, second by Fry. Any discussion? Mike, would you call the roll?
Commissioner Hodgkinson.
Yes.
Commissioner Fry.
Yes.
Commissioner Fahey.
Yes.
President Vires.
Yes.
Commissioner Morrell.
Yes.
Commissioner Me.
Yes.
Commissioner Kelly.
Yes.
Okay, item 8, does somebody have a motion ready?
I move to approve Rams football uniforms and equipment. The recommendation to approve the 2018 bid results with detail appearing on the back of this agenda.
Second.
Okay, motion by Fahey, second by me. Any discussion? Mike, would you call the roll?
Commissioner Fry.
Yes.
Commissioner Fahey.
Yes.
President Vires.
Yes.
Commissioner Morrell.
Yes.
Commissioner Me.
Yep.
Commissioner Kelly.
Yes.
Commissioner Hodgkinson.
Yes.
Item 9, do we have any commissioners who are thinking about attending this?
I'm going to go to one day of it.
Okay. Do you want to do, somebody want to make a motion then?
I move, I move approval of the Commissioner Conference attendance for the Illinois Association of Park Districts Legislative Conference on April 24th, 25th in Springfield, Illinois.
Second.
Motion by Morrell, second by Fahey. Any discussion?
Just to note that it's a maximum cost per person of $650. There'll be no overnight stay that I'm aware of.
Okay, Mike, would you call the roll?
Commissioner Fahey.
Yes.
President Vires.
Yes.
Commissioner Morrell.
Yes.
Commissioner Me.
Yes.
Commissioner Kelly.
Yes.
Commissioner Hodgkinson.
Yes.
Commissioner Fry.
Yes.
Okay, let's move on to item 10. Does somebody have a motion for that?
Staff seeks a motion to table.
Second.
There it is.
I can't move. I just see, I'm seeking a motion.
Making the motion, did I see
table
Terry?
that.
Second by Fahey.
Yeah.
We'll do a voice vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It's tabled.
I'd like to, at the April 11th subcommittee meeting, if I may follow up, I'd like to bring back the principal from Government Navigation Group at our last subcommittee meeting where this was discussed. Unfortunately, we had only 3 of 7 board members present, hence my recommendation to table, pending the rest of the board being able to hear from the consultant concerning their proposal for services.
Could I ask though, Mike, how recently have we even gotten one of the grants, an OSLAD grant?
OSLAD grants have been, if you're speaking specifically about OSLAD grant,
Well,
they've been frozen
our
for
grant-
2 years. They haven't been released in 2 years.
Right. And then how long has it been since we've gotten other grants that this consulting group has helped us with? And maybe I should be asking Rob.
No, it's in excess of 2 years, I believe. And I would say that since the current governor has been in office, most grants of the type that we would be seeking or earning or executing were frozen. So we're coming up on 3 years where most grants have been frozen, as a result of the state's budget crisis. So,
Thank you.
yeah, you're welcome.
Okay, move on to item 11. Does somebody have a motion ready?
I move for the approval of the renewal of annual professional services agreement with Vision 96 for information technology consulting at a cost not to exceed $54,000 beginning January 1st, 2018 and ending December 31st, 2018.
Second.
Motion by Fry, second by Morrell. Any discussion?
I just had questions. Mike, we've had these guys for probably 3-4 years. Do we do an annual contract, or are we at the end of like a 3-year contract? And
This is an annual contract.
so we do this,
We have a 3-year contract with our managed services provider, which we have just started the 3rd year of that 3-year agreement. Our consultant, however, is an annual contract.
okay.
Consultant serves as in the place of a staff member or members who are actual employees of the district who would manage our IT program and direction and cybersecurity and everything that goes along with it.
Yeah, I thought I remembered that it was a multi-year, but that's.
You're
I'm
thinking of the
about-
managed service
Yeah, I'm
provider.
thinking about the IT service provider.
Any other discussion? All right, we have a motion by Fry, second by Morrell. Mike, would you call the roll?
Commissioner Morrow?
Yes.
Commissioner Me?
Yes.
Commissioner Kelly?
Yes.
Commissioner Hodgkinson?
Yes.
Commissioner Fry?
Yes.
Commissioner Fahey?
Yes.
President Vires?
Yes. Item number 12, does somebody have a motion ready for that?
Could I ask a question about this? There's a recommendation, there's no date on my copy, January 1st of 2019? Is that 2019?
No, this would be retroactive to 2018 for the new 3-year agreement we're proposing.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, somebody have a,
I do. Move to approve the early termination of a license agreement with Golf Clubs Direct, Inc., doing business as Pelican Golf, dated February 1, 2016, for the occupancy of space at the Arrowhead Golf Club, and the approval of a new license agreement with Golf Clubs Direct, Inc., again doing business as Pelican Golf, for occupancy of space at the Arrowhead Golf Club for $25,000 per year for 3 years, beginning January 1, 2018.
Second.
Motion by me, second by Fay. Any discussion?
Mike, were there any changes to the staff recommendation after the meeting on Monday, or is it staying, this is the same?
Same recommendation.
Okay.
No.
okay. Mike, would you call the roll?
Commissioner Me?
Yes.
Commissioner Kelly?
Yes.
Commissioner Hodgkinson?
Yes.
Commissioner Fry?
Yes.
Commissioner Fahey?
Yes.
President Vires?
Yes.
Commissioner Morrow?
Yes.
Okay, all the new business. Let's move on to reports from staff. Arrowhead report is up. Do any commissioners have comments or questions? Ray?
I have some comments on I have comments on the staff reports, but the Arrowhead Golf Course report was exceptional. And I think all the commissioners would probably echo what I've just said. But one of the things that to me really stands out is on page 58, talks about employing Wheaton residents. And I assume this is full-time and part-time staff. We've paid over $1 million to Wheaton residents to be employed at Arrowhead Golf Course. And I think that's a big economic impact in the community. One of the things I think I'd like to see at some point in the future, no specific timeline, but how much do we spend on Wheaton residents throughout the district, full-time and part-time, and what kind of economic impact is that? I know we do a report in the pool. The aquatics report always brings this up. And this is the first time I've seen it in the Arrowhead's report. But, I mean, it's got to be in the millions of dollars that we give back, I guess in kind, give back to the community through salaries. And I think that's important for people to know.
Yes, sir.
That we-
Have that data readily available.
We play a
Illinois-
value.
The Illinois Association of Park Districts actually conducted a study of all, well, whoever participated in the study, of all park districts who participated, a W-2 analysis of their local impact from a payroll standpoint. So we'll be able to distribute that information immediately.
Thank you. Excellent report.
Terry?
Yeah, I want to take an opportunity, to commend the staff on what is a very comprehensive, report. But, I want to make special mention and thank Bruce and our golf staff, and then Justin and our golf course maintenance staff. We got to give some kudos to Danny, Brian, and Alan, and our restaurant and banquet staff, our marketing staff led by Margie and her crew. And then, of course, we can't fail to mention Neil and our building maintenance and custodial staff for what I think is, making Arrowhead the continuing major revenue source, and a significant activity venue for the park district that it is and has been. So thank you all.
Yeah, I thought the report was great. I think the information is really good. I think the report also points out a concern that I have at Arrowhead, and that's, I think we're doing a fantastic job. We're holding our prices on golf. The rate increases are minor. But, last year, food and beverage-wise, was almost $150,000 below our four-year average. And golf was close to $300,000 below the four-year average in net profit. We're almost, $500,000 off on net income off of that. And knowing that we've only voted a small increase in greens fees, I think staff is going to have to spend some time, looking at, is there anything else we can do to try to, I know weather was a problem at golf, but I don't know that that was a problem at food and beverage. So I just think we need to just pay attention to it a little bit and make sure we all know where it's going, because it was kind of an anomaly this year that it was considerably lower than the other years. And, we've talked about it on the side. I just want to make sure everybody's paying attention to it so this profit doesn't become the new norm. But if it is, then, maybe there's nothing we can do about it without going crazy on fees.
We are focused like a laser beam on this very fact.
Hey, Jane, anything?
I'm going to echo what everybody else has said, that this was a beautiful report. I mean, it is so comprehensive. It's so well done. I think rather than take too much time, I just want to thank all of the staff at Arrowhead who do such an extraordinary job, who are so friendly to the general public, who do so much to go out of their way to make the course really a wonderful representation for the Wheaton Park District. So thank you.
Bob, anything? I understand you've been to Arrowhead before.
Once or twice. I have to echo exactly what everybody said, especially Jane. When I get comments from the public, is that a private golf course? The food is exceptional. The golf course, Justin, is tremendous. We play Canhead, and the people from Cantini say our greens are better than theirs, which is just a compliment, perfect compliment. Great job.
I ditto everything that everybody said. So great report, very comprehensive. Brian, I saw you in the hallway, and I had mentioned the good work. So congratulations, staff.
Thank you. Mike, do you have anything you'd like to discuss?
Applause for the Arrowhead staff is in order. Well done. No,
Anybody-
that concludes my report for this.
Anybody else have any additional comments they'd like to make?
Well, staff thing?
Staff reports?
Staff reports? You wanna
Yeah,
talk?
sure.
Okay. You ready?
Yeah, go for it.
Do it.
And I apologize for my ignorance, but in the Cosley Zoo report, it talks about inquiry-based science learning. I don't even know what that is. If somebody at some point can explain that, you don't have to do it tonight, but, what is it?
We'll put it in the weekly
Okay, yeah. Give me some kind of, you've mentioned it twice in here, inquiry-based science learning. I don't know what that is. I do think it struck me that in all the years that I was responsible for Cosley Zoo, I don't remember ever having the staff stay overnight at the zoo because of possible bad weather and with the animals and that, making sure that somebody was going to be there in the morning to take care of them. And I thought that really stuck out as, I mean, to me, in all my years of being involved, that's the first time I've ever seen that. And maybe they did it and I didn't know, but that's great. Kudos to you for that, because it can't be fun staying at Cosley Zoo overnight.
Come on, Ray.
Ray spent a few nights in the doghouse, but never at the zoo.
The Parks Plus Fitness, again, I look at their numbers for their membership, and they continue to be consistent from year to year in spite of the increasing competition that they're facing. That fitness center is opened up down the block from you now, and but your numbers still are really holding strong. So, I don't know if we'll ever reach the 3,000 members I thought the fitness center could have had and should have had, but being 2,000 plus is a good, strong number in my mind, at least. Let's see. Talking about the golf display at Arrowhead Golf Course, I think that's a great idea. I've been pushing it for years. Have we reached out to Alberta Adamson and asked for their golf display?
Someone that's not me may have. But, so
Do you want-
No, I'm being serious. I have not, but the owner of the owners of the existing artifacts that will be put into this exhibit may have reached out to her. My understanding is that she no longer lives in this community.
I don't think she does.
I think we need to make an effort to try and find out what happened to that golf exhibit that was at the Center for History and get whatever artifacts we can possibly get to add to our display. I think that's important to do for the community. My last comment was I'd like to see the sponsorship with the Bulls and Sox Academy, providing coaching resources from them and adding additional coaching instruction to our coaches. I think that's a great idea, and kudos to you guys for doing that. So thank you. That's all I had.
And I want to recognize staff for a few of the recent special events that we've held. First and foremost, we had the casino night event. I was out of town, unable to attend, but I was told it was well attended, and staff did a great job in managing that. Wheaton Bank and Trust, had its annual social event in conjunction with the March Madness at Arrowhead last week. I was able to attend that. Staff did a great job, with food and beverage and managing a lot of people. There were a significant number of people there. I had an opportunity to, tour the wedding showcase on this recent Sunday. Danny and her staff, and Brian did a great job. Alan, too, was reasonably well attended. I got a chance to talk to a number of the vendors. They were satisfied with the attendance there. And Danny, I don't know, what did we have for the public hour from 3 to 4? Yeah. Yeah. I just wondered what how much public, so we'll look to hopefully have some more, in the future. But those are, events that the staff did a great job on. I did want to recognize, Margie and, her marketing staff for, all the commitments to golf and, the restaurant and so forth, and the banquets. That's still outstanding. And Neil, you get some kudos for your trolley work. I got a chance to tour the trolley. It's in good shape. So there's still a couple of pieces that have yet to be done, right? Am I right about that? Good. Now, you get the credit for setting that whole thing up because it really looks good. And good choice by the golf staff on the carts. You know, they are quieter, you know, they have all the amenities, and, you know, I've also received some, you know, some compliments on, hey, these are cool carts, so good job. Thank you.
John?
No
Jane?
comments.
I just wanted to congratulate Margie and the team that worked on the Gold Medal Award. It's a wonderful report that they have submitted to nominate the Park District for a national award. The Park District has won this award 4 times in the past, and if we would be honored enough to be named the 5th time, that would be really, I think, almost unheard of in the nation. So I just want to thank you and your team again for, it's an excellent nomination for them, so.
Everybody took the words right out of my mouth.
Fine with me. Good. We're good?
Yeah.
Okay, anything else? All right, motion to adjourn?
So moved.
So moved. Second.
Mary Jane with the second. All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Okay.